The 4-day Men of Authority Convention of Word of Salvation Bible Life Ministries International, with the theme "The Man God Uses," was an opportunity for the men to dedicate their lives and services to the kingdom of God. In his charge to the men, the founder and general overseer of Word of Salvation Bible Life Ministries International, Apostle Numa Bebenimibo, admonished them to constantly demonstrate godly character in their homes, workplace, and be in right standing with God if they must be used by Him. Apostle Bebenimibo, while encouraging the men to avail themselves to the service of God, charged them to genuinely reconcile with God, possess godly conscience, and obey its commandment in all their dealings. The clergyman admonished them to equally raise a family altar through prayers, nurture their children in line with the biblical principles, and be faithful in their services to God.
So as a man, lead your family in prayers, lead your family in coming to the house of God, lead your family in worshiping God. Because if you are at home and your wife and your children are in the church, it's not a good example. Be the leader of your house.
On the forthcoming general elections, the clergyman advised the political key players to engage in issue-based campaigns and play by the rules of the game. To the electorate, Apostle Bebenimibo tasked them to use their vote wisely in order to effect the desired change Nigerians have been clamoring for come 2023. Guest preacher Reverend Benson German, who took his text from 2 Timothy 2 verse 20 to 21 and Daniel 11:32, admonished the men to be prayerful and avail themselves to the service of God in order not to struggle for relevance in the larger society. He equally urged them to develop themselves in knowledge, redefine their purpose in life, and always uphold integrity in all their dealings with the general public. Reverend Jama, who stated that sin gives an open door for the devil to attack, advised them to shun worldly pleasures and be fully committed to the things of God.
In the past that you learned your lesson, then in the future, you put your lesson to practice. When you know your goal, you don't struggle for relevance.
Men leader of the church, Captain Joseph Zico, and Reverend Daniel Adams, while sharing their experience of the men's convention, promised not to see the work of God as a burden, assuring that they will be more committed to the advancement to the work of God here on earth.
See God's work as responsibility or as a burden. We should see it as a part of life that we have to make sure we involve ourselves in doing. Whatever assignment that is given to you, do it faithfully, without murmuring, without complaining, without grumbling.
My message to people in the church and the men was to work for God. Whatever time they call upon, put yourself and work for God.
The men choir of the church, Freedom Voice Choir, and the children choir thrilled the congregation with melodious gospel songs.